Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for our Enterprise Program Preview. We're here to discuss with you some of the benefits of participating in the Enterprise Program at AWE. I am Sonia Haskins, and I am your head of programming for AWE. And today I'm going to be curating the live session here and then also guiding the discussion about what we're actually going to do at our event in Vienna. The Enterprise Program is basically a program for enterprise decision makers and stakeholders who identify the implementation of innovative technologies for business. And so we try to provide a environment where you can meet others, evaluate XR tools, promote and find collaboration opportunities and network at the event, specifically with other enterprise professionals and those interested in helping you succeed. So at the event, we have a white glove experience with some curated tours through the expo hall and also that's exclusive early access for the Enterprise VIP program. And then we also have roundtables that are run by a group of enterprise experts in the industry. These are absolutely fantastic people who work really hard with us to curate the latest topics and to give you a broad view of what's available to you. We also have a private hospitality room where it's a no sales zone where you can go and chill out a bit and talk with other people, specifically enterprise experts that are interested in the same topics you are. So to go over today's agenda, we have our enterprise expert introductions first. I'll be bringing them on stage and you'll get to meet each of them. Then we're going to have David Birch from ArborXR, who will discuss from a sponsor or exhibitor perspective how the enterprise program helps enterprises engage with solution providers efficiently. Nate Harper, head of global business operations, is going to come and give an overview of the curated tours for each vertical that will be taking place in the expo hall during the early access. And then Sam Sprigg is going to come and give an overview of our XR Connections program. And that'll be an interesting, fun thing for you guys to learn about. Then we'll have some information about the specific agenda at the event, benefits of the program, a Q&A, and final thoughts and wrap up. So I look forward to being your host today, and we welcome our experts to the stage. We're going to start off with Nick Sage, who's going to introduce himself and tell you what he's going to do and go over at the event.
Hello, everybody. Nick Cora here. I'm pleased to be part of this enterprise program at AWE. Right now, I'm the technology innovation lead for the consumer products industries in Europe at Accenture. And I'm also the director of the generative AI studio that we have in Milan, where we show the latest and greatest about how to use generative AI and the 3D technologies together to improve customer engagement and enterprise productivity and everything in between. I'm going to be at AWE to curate all the content that is related to generative AI and XR. So we're going to be at the intersection of these two technologies. In my past, probably you heard some of my podcasts, Field of View, that I was doing with Daniel Kolayani. Or in 2022, I published a book with Wiley called Understanding the Metaverse, a Business and Ethical Guide. I'm very excited to meet you all, and I'll wait for you at AWE in Vienna. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nick. And once again, I apologize to you about the name. I have done that so many times now. Nick Rosa. I keep trying to combine you with Mark Sage, and I apologize for that. We're really grateful you're going to join us. And also, you had did your book come out recently? Did you want to mention that?
My book came out in 2020, end of 2022, but it's still available. It's called Understanding the Metaverse, a Business and Ethical Guide, published by Wiley. We have the contribution of some really great people and the forewords of a pioneer in the field, which is Professor Tom Furness, that we all love and admire.
That's awesome. Thanks so much. And once again, I apologize for the name mistake.
No worries.
So we look forward to meeting you in person in Vienna. And next, Jan could not be here today, but we're going to have a video introduction from him, and we'll see that now.
Hello, I'm Jan. If you can see this video, I couldn't join the live session. But I'm glad to be part of your expert group, so a few words about me. I have a strong background in the automotive industry. I'm working for a German OEM. I had different roles within the company, but all were related to the use of virtual techniques. Now I'm responsible for developing new methods and processes in the early stage of the product development. And as a creative technologist, I'm not only try to realize new concepts, but also make the dreams of our designers become true. I'm also linked to the bigger XR community. With my label Advice XR, I'm supporting startups, helping them to navigate through the enterprise jungle, as well as doing my own projects and acting as an advisor for several companies. So my active career in the field of XR started more than 25 years ago. I was in the field of research for spatial interaction back in these days, saw a lot of different technology approaches. Some disappeared, some will rise again. Since then, a lot has happened, and I'm glad to see how XR technology is becoming a standard tool within the different areas in the industry. But this is just the beginning. There's still a lot of opportunities in front of us. We should definitely explore them together. So I am looking forward to see you all at AWE. If you're active in the field of XR, this is the place to be. You will not only meet my wonderful expert colleagues, and hopefully me, but also see what's going on out there. And you will enter a fantastic network of people, not only talking about what's possible, but also showcasing how to get things done. That means you can benefit from all the experience and knowledge gathered in one place. So use this great opportunity, be part of the AWE, and join us for a fantastic event. See you all in Vienna. Have a great time.
That was fantastic. Now we're going to go to Andy. Andy covers destination hospitality major events in regards to XR. And so I believe we have a video with Andy here today.
Hey everyone, this is Andy Gestalt from Mixed Reality IO, and happy to be participating in the VIP Enterprise program for AWE again this year. Yeah, for those who have not met me before, I have spent about 15 years in the XR industry. We built a company called Wikitude, which we actually sold to Qualcomm a few years ago. Since then, I have a new company called Mixed Reality IO, and I help various companies, both large and small, to navigate through this space via consulting, software development, and I also do some master classes on the side. So yeah, looking forward to discussing with you on various topics. A lot of the work that I've been doing recently is at the intersection of AI and mixed reality. So that's probably a topic that we can talk a lot about. The other vertical probably worth mentioning, especially in recent months, is the tourism sector. So we've done a lot of work there with location-based augmented reality applications. So yeah, as I said, looking forward to meeting you all again in Vienna and having some great discussions with you, and I hope to see you there. Take care.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. And we're going to go ahead, and I believe Giovanna Casimiro is here joining us live in the studio today. And we're so excited to have her join us. I met Giovanna a few years ago when I first took this job, and it has been a delight to stay in touch. And I was really very pleased when she was able to join us for this Enterprise Expert Program at Nick Rosa's recommendation, actually. So Giovanna, can you give a little bit about your history and what you're going to cover at the event?
Of course. But first, I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that networking and connection with people made this happen today. I think that's quite important in a world of tools and technologies and automation, that we still make a difference here all together.
Definitely.
So
Thank
it's
you.
a pleasure to be here. I am a big fan of all of these incredible professionals here with us. I'm honored to be here. And I followed this event, I would say, from the early stages of my career inside the XR space. I started in 2009. Mainly with visual arts and digital immersive experiences, but then I pivoted a lot into the fashion and beauty space. This is pretty much how I think people know me. But I also have an academic background. So I did my master's and PhD fully dedicated to the XR industry, mostly about mixed reality and the potential of augmented reality to unleash experiences in the public spaces. So for this particular event, this edition of AWE in Vienna, I will be talking a lot about beauty and fashion and bringing my most recent experiences as the head of Metaverse Fashion Week, and also the current work I'm doing as professor at the Institut Français de la Mode, which is a very big institute of fashion here in Paris, and also as producer in the field of Metaverse. I work directly with American clients. I work with Sahorse Productions, which is a big agency in LA working with Walmart, Fenty Beauty on Roblox. So my desire is to really first to discuss all the potential of XR solutions as new media solutions, new marketing solutions, but mainly I think community building tools, how brands can look into the XR as a channel for effective conversion, meeting their ROIs and KPIs. So very excited to share and very happy to be here. Thank you.
We're very happy to have you. And it's also interesting, I was looking at, for your roundtable, one of the areas that you're going to cover is social gaming, Web3 social gaming, yes, fashion, beauty. And, you know, the thing is, it may say fashion and beauty on yours, but people need to realize a lot of these enterprise topics that we cover, we intentionally chose them because they do cross over into a lot of other areas, and people can learn from those that information. So I'm really grateful that you're going to do that, and hopefully we'll have other people that may not realize, they look at your topic and may not realize that the information you share is very beneficial to their vertical as well.
Yeah, and I would just add that I think that anything that is regarding beauty and fashion sometimes we treat as a more superficial, specific niche topic, but it's all about identity and the future of mixed reality, future worlds about self-expression. So that is super important in any vertical.
Exactly. And it's really great for branding and stuff. So thank you so much for joining us. And I look forward to seeing you in person in just a few weeks now. We're going to go ahead and have an introduction now from Mark Sage, who will join us in person at the event. And this is one of my favorite horizontal topics that we're going to be discussing, because he'll be reviewing ROI business cases and basically what's your justification for XR? How do you talk to the people at your company who have the money and they control the purse strings? How do you convince them that this is a useful investment? And so he will be our expert on this topic. And here's his introduction.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark Sage, and I'm the Executive Director of the AREA, which stands for Augmented Reality Enterprise Alliance. And I'm excited and honored to be an industry expert supporting the AWE Enterprise VIP program at the upcoming event on the 29th and the 30th of October. My background in leading the AREA, and the AREA is the only global membership-funded not-for-profit alliance helping to accelerate the adoption of enterprise AR by supporting the growth of a comprehensive ecosystem. So I'll be available to talk on a one-to-one basis or a table session in the Enterprise Lounge. My main focus will be on kind of business case and stakeholder management, actually creating the justification for XR deployment within your organizations. But I'm very happy to discuss anything around the range of enterprise use cases there are across the world, and also overcoming some of the barriers to AR and XR adoption. This is something that the area has done a lot of work on over the 10 years we've been an alliance. So I'm looking forward to meeting you there. Please feel free to reach out to me either through LinkedIn or at mark@thearea.org. It's going to be a great event, and it will be great to meet you.
Thank you so much, Mark. That was fantastic. And then our next vertical or area is going to be aerospace, and that's with Mark Bringwire. And an interesting thing about this, as many of you know, in the enterprise, in the industry, you have a lot of overlap. So between aerospace and automotive, Mark understands this completely, and he has some great information to bring to us. And so I welcome him to give himself hopefully a better introduction than I just did. But we're really glad you're here, Mark.
Thank you, Sonia. So hi, everybody. I'm Mark. I will be one of the French touch of the AWE VIP program. I'm for the last, say, 10 years working in the XR space, mainly in mixed reality and augmented reality, working with Microsoft at that time, trying to evangelize this market about mixed reality concept and deploying HoloLens. And then, well, I had the chance to join the Vuforia team and worked with a lot of industrial customers from aerospace, but luxury and defense also, or automotive. And we deployed some great projects. And now, well, I jumped in the startup world, working for Sphere, doing exactly the same thing for also big accounts. And honestly, it's a privilege for me because Sonia gave me this opportunity to host a roundtable around aerospace. I think it's a challenge because the aerospace sector is one of the early adopter of XR. So we will discuss that during that roundtable. We'll try to have an overview of where we started and where we are now. And maybe I will reveal some nice projects that will be live since then in the aerospace world, with Gen AI included and some stuff. So happy to welcome you on the table, discuss, trying to see how you can improve or go to the scale within your project in your company. So welcome to the French table.
That's fantastic, Mark. Thank you so much. And I'm really excited to see the response of that particular area at the event, because we have quite a few, as we mentioned whenever we were talking privately, we have a lot of aerospace and automotive enterprise end users who will be at the event. So if people want to make those connections, I recommend that they attend. So thank you very much. Our next expert is Damon Hernandez, and Damon is a specialist in real estate architecture and design as it relates to XR. And so we're going to have a quick introduction now from Damon.
Hello, my name is Damon Hernandez, and I'm excited to be your enterprise guide as you explore the value of immersive technologies. While my career with immersive technologies for enterprise goes back almost 25 years, across a variety of industries, and working with a variety of different industry standards, my passion burns hottest where immersion, that's everything from mobile devices to HMDs to censored spaces, intersects with the spatial web in the built environment. So if you're in anything from geospatial to architecture, engineering, constructions, operations, city planning, or property ownership or management, I'm happy to chat with you about the value of XR technologies. And since I've worked with a variety of industries from aerospace to medical, I'm also happy to help those that are interested in the web as a distribution platform. So feel free to reach out to me with any questions before the event, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in Austria. Talk to you soon.
Okay, that was great. I forgot to tell Damon to turn his lights on. That's all right. Hopefully you guys could still hear his words, and we're looking forward to having him join us at the event. And then finally, last but not least, I'm going to allow Dace Campbell to introduce himself. Dace has been a great supporter of AWE for a long time, and he's actually going to be running the track, like the track chair. He's going to be in charge of the room at the event in Vienna. And so I'm really excited to have him there doing that. Dace knows a lot about enterprise with XR, and he is familiar with many people in the industry and can direct you, answer questions, help you find the appropriate roundtable. And basically, we're really excited that he's going to be there to assist with this area of the event. So Dace, take the stage and let them know a little more about you.
All right. Thanks, Sonia. And thanks for the reminder to make sure I had my lights on before I got on camera. My name is Dace Campbell. I have my own consultancy helping enterprise professionals like you get tangible business results from using XR. And I also help XR companies align, land, and expand their solutions for enterprise. I'm an architect. I have a background in the AEC industry, along with more than 30 years of experience in XR, which means I go the deepest in XR use cases and applications for architects, contractors, real estate professionals, and a sharp focus on sustainability. I am absolutely looking forward to returning to the Enterprise VIP program next month. For me, there's really two things that I get out of it, and I think you will too. One is there's a critical mass. We're all there in person, and there's a lot of enterprise professionals there as well as experts. So just being there in person makes a big difference to connect and network. And probably even more importantly, you really get a real chance to share and receive insights and best practices and lesson learned with experts and peers, from several industries. And it's those insights and best practices that I think are one of the biggest takeaways from the program. As Sonia said, I'll be there in the capacity as the Enterprise VIP program chair, meaning I'll be hosting and herding cats as you attend and move between roundtable sessions and the preview of the expo floor and hanging out in the VIP lounge. So please reach out anytime to connect. I'm happy to answer questions today or anytime, and absolutely looking forward to seeing you next month.
Thank you so much, Dace. We're really looking forward to seeing you, and I can't wait to have you in charge of that program there on site. I think that you do a great job with these experts and the enterprise professionals, just making them feel welcome and answering the questions stuff. So thank you for being willing to come and do that for us. So basically, a couple of housekeeping things I wanted to mention before we go on to our next introduction. I see that there are quite a few people in chat on YouTube and on LinkedIn. You are welcome and invited to ask questions. If you have questions about the program, feel free to ask who's going to be there, what we're going to do. Some of this we'll cover, but if there's a specific thing that you're just dying to know, feel free to drop it in chat and someone will answer. Also, Nate Harper and Sam Sprigg are in chat, just waiting to talk to you guys and tell you how much they enjoy you being here. And so they can chat with you as well while I'm here on screen talking. And our experts are also hanging around. So even though they're not going to be on screen right now, they're still in the background. And if you have a question for them, just feel free to drop it in there and they'll pop in as well. The next section that we're going to go to is talking about the benefit of having sponsors and exhibitors, how you can connect with them and find things that you may be searching for as a enterprise end user. Like maybe you want to connect with someone that has a specific skill or tool that you're looking for. And so I want to bring David Birch to the screen, and basically he will talk to you about how the enterprise program can help enterprises engage with solutions providers efficiently, because you spend a lot of time and money going to these events. So we want to make sure that you do have a good ROI and that it is beneficial to you and that you have the best return for your time and money and energy investment. And so these people are here to help you. And we have so many fantastic sponsors who will answer questions and be able to work with you and collaborate on whatever it is you're looking for, what you need. So David, if you can give a quick overview of that from the sponsor perspective, we really appreciate Arbor XR, and thank you for being here with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sonia. Good morning. Good day, everybody. My lights, I think they're on, but it doesn't look like they are, so I apologize. Although me being in the dark is really a benefit for everybody, let's be real. And as I said, good day. So I'm very excited to meet with all of you at the VIP program at AWEU in Vienna, best beautiful city in the world. I am from Arbor XR. My name is David Birch. I'm the sales director at Arbor XR. And if you're not familiar with us, what we are is an MDM built specifically for XR devices. So that's a mobile device management platform. There are many MDMs available to you today. They're all in the market. What sets us apart among many things is that Qualcomm, which has looked at built the chips that go into all of these different headsets, they've selected us as the best MDM for XR deployments at scale. We are completely device agnostic. We actually are building out support for the Apple Vision Pro that'll be released later this year, perhaps early next. But to Sonia's point, we look at ourselves. We've been doing this since 2017. We look upon ourselves as really experts. What I mean by that is you can see some of our clients on the bottom of the slide, but we work with deployments of all different sizes. And what we try to do is take people by the hand and understand, where are you in your XR journey today? Where do you want to go? and let's figure out how to get there together, because we've done this a multitude of times. And so I really hope to meet you. I really hope to learn more about what your goals are, where you are today, and where you want to go, because I think ArborXR can play a pivotal role in taking you on those next steps, with your hand in ours, if you'll forgive that cheesy expression. I do believe it's true. That's what we try to do. So whether it's connecting you with obviously great content creators, obviously resellers, but identifying use cases, understanding what your use case is today, maybe it's finding some others that can help take it to the next level. We want to be able to do that. We do that all day long with customers and companies all over the world, regardless of the vertical, regardless if it's enterprise, education, doesn't matter. Everybody needs device management, content management. We provide all of that. When it comes to content, we've established really good relationships with several hundred content creators across the globe. We can point you in the right direction, make recommendations, help you avoid some road mines, some landmines that maybe you might encounter. And our team is the most substantial team in the world today dedicated to XR deployments at scale. So I would encourage you to put us to the test. Qualcomm certainly has. We've passed that with flying colors, as has some of the most reputable enterprise organizations across the planet. So look forward to meeting you at AWE. Quick plug, I am hosting 2 AWE sessions, one with Volvo Group to learn about how they're utilizing XR today, where they're going to take it, what lessons they've learned. And I'll be also doing one with RTC Antwerp, which you may not be familiar with, but they are running right now the largest XR deployment in the education space in Belgium. That's the largest in the planet. So lots of lessons to be learned, lots of things that we can all gain together. So look forward to seeing you there, and I really appreciate your time today.
Thanks so much for joining us, David, and for giving that overview from your perspective. And I really appreciate the fact that you brought up the sessions that you're going to be part of, because I do want the audience to understand as well that sessions are curated specifically to try to give the greatest benefit to the greatest number of people at the event. And specifically as it relates to the enterprise program, we have a lot of enterprise speakers. And I don't just mean on the enterprise track. I'm talking about enterprise end users. These are Fortune 500 companies that come and speak. And so that's really useful for them to get that knowledge and hear what struggles have they had, where have they had to work harder, where did they really find the most benefit, what is it that's working well for them. And so I think that having companies like yourself bring in those end users and be able to share that perspective is a great benefit to the audience. And so we do have a lot of those on the agenda. People can find that on the website and just look for the companies. And just a quick note at the US event, it's the same situation. We have literally, dozens upon dozens of enterprise end user companies that come to that event as well, who want to speak and to meet other people looking for opportunities. Now, for those of you in the enterprise in the enterprise VIP program who want to take all that information and chill for a minute or discuss it with others and have a break, of course, we have that VIP lounge where it is a no sales zone. And so you can always hop over there to have a moment of respite. And so it's nice to have everything broken out differently, where you can go meet with the sponsors, meet with the speakers, meet with other people. And then you can also go and have a snack if you need a break. So thank you again, David, for joining us. And I really look forward to seeing you in Vienna and hearing your sessions. I think those both are really great sessions. So I'm glad they're on the agenda this year.
Thank you very much, Sonia. Appreciate it.
All right, next up, we're going to have Nate Harper join us. But before Nate speaks, I wanted to mention as well, we do have many partnerships at AWE. And so, for example, one of our partnerships is with VRAR. And we have people in the chat from that organization and other groups that come and join us for these events. So be looking in the chat to see who else is there and say hello. We're always very grateful for partnerships and happy to work with other organizations and groups that want to forward the path of XR and try to make sure that everyone has access to the applications and things that they need. So now on to Nate. He's going to give us an overview of the tours as part of the VIP program. And I look forward to having him present that to you.
Yeah, thanks for that introduction, Sonia. And really excited to see you all and all of the experts at the event in Vienna. One thing that I'm an expert in is the exhibitors and solution providers that are going to be at the events and in the expo hall. So with AWE being the largest business-to-business XR event series in the world, for our Vienna event this year, we really wanted to cater to the end users, industrial companies, brands, these companies that are looking to use XR internally to better their solutions. We wanted to cater to them and make it a lot easier for them to find the right solution. So we'll be hosting a number of tours during the event to walk them around the expo hall to about 8 to 12 companies and solution providers that were selected by the AWE team. And these tours will be led by the enterprise experts. And they'll feature a number of different technologies, whether it's, of course, like data visualization, training, simulation, step-by-step instructions using AR, even device management. So these companies will range from, industry leaders, just like Arbor XR or Meta or Niantic, even to lesser known companies that are creating innovative technologies really focused on different industrial and enterprise verticals, which we'll talk about in a second. And each of those companies will get about 3 minutes to present their technology, maybe give a quick demo, and really invite these companies to come back, learn more, see how it can be applied to their internal uses, and really grow the industry. And so the different tours that we'll be hosting will be one specifically focused on training, simulation, and digital twin, which is such a huge use case in the industry right now. We'll have another industry-focused tour specifically around pharmaceutical, healthcare, life sciences. And then lastly, we'll have a tour focused around aerospace and automotive, which, especially being in Austria and in the DACH region, is such a perfect place for this because of all of the major automotive aerospace manufacturers in the area. So we're really excited by these, and we selected these 3 tours specifically because of the demographics of the audience, the different end users that we saw that are attending, and of course the solutions that will be at the event. But we know that's not all of them. We would love your feedback. Please drop any suggestions in the chat for maybe industries or specific technologies within XR that you think should be covered more in depth in these tours. Yeah, we're really excited to see you all there and give you a quick preview.
Thanks so much, Nate. And as always, we greatly appreciate the work you do with everybody at the event. And for those of you, many of you probably worked with Nate before, but he does an absolutely fantastic job just collaborating, working with people, and making sure you guys feel very welcome and have what you need. So I really look forward to the tours that he sets up and think those are going to be absolutely fantastic. So thanks again. And next we're going to introduce something that some of you may have heard of already, but for others it may be new. And I'm really excited to bring Sam Sprigg to the stage. He has been working on a very special project here at AWE, and I think that I'll just let Sam explain that to you himself. So Sam, thanks for joining us, and go ahead and take the stage and tell us about your project.
Thank you very much, Sonia, and hello everyone. My name is Sam Sprigg, and I'm very excited to see you all in Vienna very soon. I am AWE's XR Connections Manager, and if you're wondering what that title means, I'll explain a bit more now. I wanted to quickly share something that we've been working on this year, which is called AWE Plus, which you will hear much more about at AWE EU, but consider this today a sneak peek preview. So we have been putting together a program for both solutions providers and enterprise attendees that is aimed at extending the value you all get from participating in AWE to more of a year-round offering. In essence, AWE Plus is a connection service that will help to match you with mutually interested and highly qualified contacts from across our trusted XR ecosystem of professionals, providers, and end users. And the connections that you are provided with through the service will be tailored by relevance and industry in order to foster some really high value and long-term relationships that are for the benefit of all parties. So as I said, this is really all about extending the value that AWE offers you. And the aim of this service is to provide companies with the connections that they are seeking at our in-person events. So whether that is new customers, partners, or hardware and software solutions providers, and to start offering that valuable ability to connect with the right people throughout the year now as well. So I'll be participating in the enterprise program at AWE EU this year in order to understand your needs and to start helping to connect people with whoever it is they're looking to be connected with. So if you are attending the event in Vienna next month, then make sure you come and find me and let's get you connected. And yeah, if this sounds like something that any of you could be interested in and you would like to hear more information on AWE Plus, then please drop me an email. But otherwise, stay tuned for more information on the program at AWE EU next month. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Sam. That's great. And I'm sure people will have questions about that. So just everybody know that you can reach out to Sam and he'll be happy to answer those for you. So now I'm going to go on to the next section. We're going to actually review the purchase of the passes on the Enterprise VIP add-on. So basically, if you go to the website and you see the option to purchase a ticket, you can then add on the Enterprise VIP option. Now, just a informational note here that this is for enterprise end users. So if you try to add the add-on, for example, and you're a solutions provider, someone who would be a better fit for a different program, then we will reach out to you and let you know that. So just because you do the add-on doesn't necessarily mean that you're correct for that program. But everyone watching this hopefully is the best fit, and we're really glad that you've joined us here today for that information. So when you purchase a ticket for AWE, just select the add-on, and what that includes is, as we mentioned before, the early access to the expo hall. Those are the tours that Nate reviewed. And so those are guided tours by industry with our enterprise experts. So you have the added benefit of the fact that an expert is there with you doing the tour, so they can answer your questions and talk to you. And these are fantastic networking opportunities too, because remember, you're going to be with other people who work in the industry, not only experts, but other people like yourselves who work in the industry, who you can make connections and ask questions and potentially collaborate or at least find out information. So that's one benefit to the ticket there and the access to the expo hall early, that you're going around talking with people in specific groups of others like yourself. We also have industry specific roundtables. The schedule will be shared with those who sign up for the program. And so you'll know which roundtables are happening when. And those are basically between the keynotes, the tours, and the after lunch track sessions on enterprise. And so you'll have an opportunity to attend all the roundtables you would like specific to the enterprise program, but you can focus on your vertical. There's also a private lounge with a no sales zone, as we mentioned before, and you can go in there, and that's for other peers, not sponsors, exhibitors, anyone doing sales in that area. The other things that are included in the add-on are an invitation to the VIP party. That's a fantastic opportunity to network, because there, not only will you see the people from the VIP room, but you will also have access to our other VIPs. So these are like keynote speakers, people who are special guests who are invited, and especially for Europe. If you're in Europe and we invite a special guest from the government or wherever, then those people are likely to be invited to the VIP party, so you're likely to meet them there. And so those are just some of the advantages. You also have reserved seating for the main stage keynote, so you don't have to be nervous or looking around for a seat. You just go in, go up front, and you'll have special seats for the VIP attendees. And then there are enterprise track sessions on every event, both of the event days, featuring the case studies and proven strategies for XR adoption by your peers. And so those are the benefits to purchasing the VIP add-on, and we encourage you to visit the site and do that. So the next thing I'm going to show here is a quick view of the schedule for the 2 days. And I just kind of went over a little bit of that, but basically I just wanted to have it for record's sake. If you want to share this with anyone or share this with a boss or someone to hire in your company that you're trying to get permission to attend the event, that way you can see the various activities we have planned for you. So both days you can come in at 9 a.m. and the lounge will be open to start discussions, have a snack. a coffee or something. And then you'll have the opening keynotes, early access tours for your vertical and the expo floor. Then you'll grab your lunch. We do not provide lunch, but you can bring your lunch to the roundtable areas in the VIP lounge, and that's where the roundtables will take place. So it'll be very casual. I explained to one of the experts, kind of like a family dinner. So you're there, and you're going to be discussing the topics at the roundtable, but everyone's encouraged to engage. These aren't presentations where they're giving a presentation to you. It's a discussion, so you can ask questions and communicate and go back and forth. That's what the roundtables are set up like. And then after that, you have all afternoon to do the track sessions and visit the expo hall, or you can go hang out a bit again in the lounge if you just need a break. And so that's basically the schedule of the VIP program. And now we did have an opportunity for people to ask questions throughout the event on chat, but I wanted to hop over real quick and see if anybody, any of our experts, if David, Nate, Sam, if anybody here had any questions you noticed that we needed to address, or if there's anything that anyone else would like for me to go over before we finish up here. And I don't see any specific questions in chat that I haven't already answered. And so some big things are just go to the website. We're happy to meet with you, talk with you at any point in time. And I hope that we will see many of you at the enterprise, at the event overall, and especially many of you end users. I hope we'll see you as part of the VIP program. Again, if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. And we're really glad that you were able to join us here today. Thanks a lot. And I hope you all have a wonderful week.